Welcome to LivvyLand.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jolene and this is LivvyLand. Today I will be cash stuffing some side income that includes orders from my Etsy shop as well as side orders. And then I did enter me and Livy into a March Madness board, and we just won $150 on that board. And so we're going to go ahead and include that in the cash stuffing. So we'll go ahead and get started. We will start off by counting the money, and this is my teller slip. So we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So cash stuffing a total of $415 today. Okay, so we are going to start off with stuffing a couple envelopes in my business binder. And so P.O. Box is going to get 10. And now it has 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3. And I will have to pay $134 in September. So I'm just trying to get ahead of this. Okay, and then business taxes is going to get stuffed with $65. So 50, 65. And so now I have 500, 50, 600, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3. So 623. And placeholder available through Instagram or through email, which my Instagram handle and my email are both listed below. So I have several Sanrio placeholders available, not to order through my Etsy shop, but I am doing those on the side. And then I'll just quickly show the other ones that are available since I have them sitting here. So I do have these Hello Kitty ones, My Melody, Pachaco, My Melody again, the Karopi that you just saw. I have two different styles of this Hello Kitty one. So you have the ombre font with the gray and white, or I have this one that's in the black and then there's gold behind. And then I have Karopi here with, again, the ombre, silver, and white, or the black and gold. This tulip Hello Kitty with the ombre, gray or silver and white, or the gold and black. And then the Hello Kitty bows with the ombre, gray and white, or the black and gold. And then I have fully funded here. So with this one here, this Hello Kitty, the My Melody, the Pachaco, this My Melody, and the Karopi, I am limited to doing increments of 100, 1 through 900. Once you get into 1,000, then I have to jump up into these styles here. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so that is it for this binder. And I am still battling this little cough, so I do apologize if I have to cough. All right. And then, so for the $150 that me and Livy won on the March Madness board, I will be stuffing 4 different envelopes, and they are all envelopes that pertain to Livy. So, starting off with her savings, I am adding $50. So now she has $4,000 in the bank and 50. All right, and that's it for this binder. Next, we are going to stuff her spending envelope. And she is getting 50 in here, so 20, 40, and 50. Now she has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 100. And since we are on her spending envelope, just a little update on her poop training. She is now going on the toilet. So she prefers to have me in there with her, which is fine because I would much rather be in there with her and her progressing towards independently going than going in a pull-up. So that is an update on that. Okay, next that we're gonna stuff is the Girls' Day envelope. And that is going to get $30. So 20 and 30. So now Girls' Day has 20, 40, 60, 75. And I need to start thinking about what I'm going to take her to do for our Girls' Day. So I kind of have an idea of how much I need to stuff in here. Okay, and then the last one that we're going to stuff with the March Madness winnings is Family Time. Okay, and Family Time is going to get 20. So now 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And how is everybody doing today? All right, and then the remainder, we are going to do some savings challenges, and I am hoping to finish Go Mommy today. So I just want to count this real quick just to make sure that I have $190. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, plus 15, 190. Okay, so I have my Go Mommy cards up here. This binder only holds savings challenges from my Etsy shop. So we're going to skip back to Go Mommy, and this is going to be our first focus because I want to know how much is in this envelope. All right, so we only have 3 cards left, so hopefully I have 3 cards in here that are face down. All right, first one. Roll the dice, then multiply by the number of vehicles you have. If no vehicles, multiply by 2. Okay, so I was not prepared. Actually, we'll go ahead and we're going to use Tutu today. This is Livy's dice popper, so we'll use this today and let's see what we get. So we have 2 vehicles, and so let's pop this. So 4. So 4 times 2 is 8. Let me mark this on here. And let's go ahead and grab 8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Set this back here. Next card. Oh, and we do have 3. Okay. Average number of laundry loads you do per week. So in our household, so Livy has 1 that we do a week. We just combine all her clothes. I don't separate her little clothes. We just wash them all in cold water. So there's 1, I would say for myself, I have 2 loads a week. And then my husband does his own laundry, and I would say he has 2 loads. So that's 5. All right, so 5. Let's mark that on here. And the final card. Roll the dice, then multiply by the number of children you have. So I only have 1 child. And let's go ahead and roll the dice. 3. So I'm just stuffing $3. 1, 2, 3. And I have now made my way up to the cards that are face up. So that tells me I have gone through all the cards. And I am going to count this challenge. Let's set this just, let me grab these so I can set them aside. And let's count to see how much Go Mommy saved me. I'll push this back. I do apologize for having to constantly clear my throat, but I am trying not to cough on camera. Okay, and let's see how much this saved us. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $286 this saved me. And everybody's will be different because your answers, of course, the roles, asking Siri or Alexa, all of that is going to result in different numbers for everybody. So $287 is what this saved me. And I do have an idea of where I am going to reallocate that, and I will do that at the end of this video. But I am going to, since I finished Go Mommy, I am going to put into play for next rounds my Mommyopoly. So let me just go ahead and grab that and put that into that envelope. And this is my Mommyopoly challenge, and it just says ran on caffeine, chaos, and cuss words, and this will save me $250. And then I do, when you order this, I do send this little magnetic marker with it. Okay, so let's just put that in here. So it's ready for next time. All right, and then I am going to do this new challenge that I'm in here. So this is my rolling around the Christmas tree, the multiplier version of this. So I am first going to tackle any challenges that I have in play that I either roll or I scratch, and then I'll go back through and handle the other challenges. And I'm sorry, I just had to move around my cough drop here. How I am going to play this is I am going to move from left to right and go down the rows. So right off the bat, whatever I roll, it's going to be times 5. And then I'm just going to mark it as I go through this in the little ornaments. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop Tutu and let's see what number he rolls for us. So 5. Ooh. Right out the gate, starting big. So we're only going to do 1 ornament for this round, so 25. So there we go. And so everybody's challenge for this, of course, will end up being different because it just depends on how you roll each time or how you play this one, because you could decide to roll and then decide which multiplier you want to put that in. I am just going to, so it's a surprise each time. I'm just going to go right on down the rows. Okay. So as far as rolling or scratching, that's the only one in my savings challenges currently that has that. So I'm going to move over into my other binder to get, I have, I believe, 1 rolling one. I do have a scratcher in here, a new one. So we're going to do this one. This is from Katie with the Fancy Dollar. And so I'm going to go ahead and scratch off one of these. This is a mystery scratch. So that's why I want to do this first while I know I have money here. Let me just get my scratching tool. And this little tool, I have these in my Etsy shop for purchase. I decided to wash this, and the label that I had on there, the ink came off. So that's why there's no label on this. But when you purchase this from my shop, it does come with my logo, a sticker on it. So we're gonna grab this one that's in the middle. All right, so this is 5. And I'm gonna go for another one. And this is an 8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, let me just get my little vacuum here to vacuum this up. Okay. So I'm gonna wait to scratch that one till my next round. Okay, and then this one, so this is Never Have I Ever. And then this is going to require for me to roll the dice. And we'll do the first pop that I do, it'll be down, second pop will be across. So let's go ahead. Let me make sure this is still in frame. So we have 3 and then 6. So eaten an entire large pizza by myself. I have not. So it does say up here for the rules is if I answer yes, I save 10. If I answer no, I save 5. So what I am going to do is if it's a no, I'm going to put an X. If I have done it, I'm going to put an O. And so I have not. So I'm going to put an X here. Okay, and so that's going to be 5. And then I'm going to go one more time. Okay, so first pop is down, so 4. Second pop across, so 6. Left gum under a table. Yes, I have. Okay, so we're gonna do a O, and that's a 10. So okay, so starting this off with 15. And I actually saw Chris with Budgeting with Chris play this, so I did go out. This is a challenge by the Craft Bin, and so I went out and I believe, I can't remember, I believe I got this off for Etsy. It was a digital download, so. Okay, so Never Have I Ever, and then I think that is it for the rolls or the scratchers. So I'm gonna go back into my binder with my savings challenges, and we'll put 2 away. And for those of you that may not watch my Rollin' with Livy with my daughter, she's the one that named that popper Tutu. So in case you were wondering where that name came from. Okay, so we are going to do this color and save by number. And I am going to start this off by doing 2 of the 5s. Well, you can't really see that. So let me grab a different color. One of the 5s. And I never color on camera. Normally I just mark it off, but since this is literally called color and save by number, I figured I should actually color in the numbers. Okay, so it's going to be $10 that I'm going to stuff. Okay, to get that one going, and this one is going to save me a total of 120 when complete. Okay, skipping this one because we already did this envelope. I already did my Christmas one. I am going to skip my 20 and 25 and 2025 just so I have other money. I am ahead and I'm into June for this challenge. I'm going to go ahead and just stuff one of these 10s to finish this row. Okay, so 10. So now I have 100, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Then this unicorn challenge is my catch-all, so that won't get stuffed until the very end if there are random dollars left over. Okay, and then we're going to go back into this challenge. And then this challenge, which is by Angela with MSO Budgets, the one that I've been waiting 84 years to play. Let's see here. And how I'm going to do this one is, since it's called To Do, I'm just going to go down the lists and tackle them that way. So this first one is save 3. I want to do more than that. This says save 8. And so that's a total of 11. Let's see if this, I don't think this color is going to show up. Not dark enough for me, so all right, so save 3, save 8, so a total of 11, so 10, 11. Okay. We already did this one. We already did this one. Next one is Take the Road Less Traveled. This is a savings challenge that's on Budgeting with Chris, her Ko-Fi shop. And let's see here. So how I'm doing this is going by the rows. I want to grab the next largest one. So this first one is 7, 11. This next one is 12. And this one is 8, 10, 12. So we'll go with this one, which is 12. Right? 5, 10, 12. Yeah. So 10, 11, 12. And what I'm going to do is just grab, I'm going to put these two 10s back and grab this 20. So now this has 25, 6, 7, and this is going to save me a total of 50 when done. Okay, and then this one is a new one that I am playing, and this one is by Savings with Grace. And I am going to do, I'm going to grab, we'll do 20 in this one. I'll grab an 8 and a 12. So we'll just do little hearts next to the numbers. So 8 and 12. So $20 to start this one off. And this is available in her Etsy shop currently. Okay, and then this next one that I am playing, this one is by Sav Saves. And let's see here. So the largest number on here is 17. So let's go ahead and mark that off. And 10, 15, 16, 17, 10, 15, 16, 17 to get this one started. Okay. And then what I have left is 20, 30, 41. So I have, let me just make sure. So I have done all of these here. Okay, so since I have done all of them, then I will go ahead and unstuff my 20 and 25 and 2025 challenge. And I'll go ahead and grab that 20 there. So I'll grab this one. Now in this challenge, I have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, and 70. So almost halfway there once I finish June. And then let me take a look at my Sunday Savings Challenge, because I do not have enough to stuff the next number, but I can probably skip to the next month. So I have already completed January, February, March, April, May. Currently working on June with the bonus week. This bonus week though is $29. I don't have that over here. So what I do have though is, so let's see here. I do have this $20, so I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead and grab these two 10s that are here. And then we'll do 20. Okay, and then in that bonus week, I'll grab in my paycheck cash stuffing. And then I just have this $1 bill left, so I'm going to go back into my catch-all challenge. I do not do the IOU thing, so that's why I like to have a catch-all. All right, so I have that here, and so we'll go ahead and mark off one of these dollar bill, or one of these dollars. And so $1. So now I should have 4 in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is a challenge that is available in my shop. It does come in a bundle with an envelope. Okay, so that's it for the challenges. And now I'm going to go ahead and reallocate this. And I am going to be a good girl. And 200 of this I'm going to put towards extra debt. And then the $87 I am going to put towards my business materials and equipment envelope. So let me just go ahead and put these markers up over here in my little bin. And I do have my planning ahead binder here. And this is where my extra debt envelope is, and I did unstuff off camera and condensed. All right, so we're going to put 200 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Okay. And that will start me off for April for extra debt. Okay. So that's it for that. And then I should have 87 here. So 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it was 286, not 287. Okay, so materials and equipment, which this is a pretty thick envelope already. $86, so that should give me $426. Let me just double check on my calculator, but I believe that is correct. So 340 plus 86, yes, 426. Okay. So if we combine this, now 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so hopefully this fits in there. There we go, tight squeeze, but it fits. Okay, so that is it for today's cash stuffing. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe. I am on my way to 300 subscribers, and I would love for you to interact below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you liked the Go Mommy challenge. And if you're interested in seeing any of, if you have any requests for me to play any of the other challenges within my shop, I'd be more than happy to put those ahead of the others that I have on deck. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.